Can I help you? Yes, it would appear that we are open. What was your first clue? I do apologize. I'm having a hard time reacquainting myself with being around people. The whole thing with the Dropbox was the best thing. But now, unfortunately, I have to deal with people again. And I have to learn how to do that. It's like a muscle. You don't use it and it just gets flabby. Well, my social skills are flabby. So, yes, sir, we are open. I'm pretty sure we're open. You're standing in here. I'm standing in here. Was there any point to this conversation? Okay, well, go browse or something. Incomplete. She never puts in the ice because no, I'm aware you're there. I'm just hoping you'll go away if I don't talk to you. Yes. Olaf, what is it? Well, it's nice to... don't make this uncomfortable. Okay, I understand that it's a lonely place and you're happy that all the people are back. Yes, it's delightful, isn't it? You get to go back to cleaning up unfortunate things in the restroom again. I'm sure you're tickled to death. My shirt... Don't compliment my shirt, Olaf. I have very strong feelings about this blouse. They're not good. I had to take a Tylenol to put this on. Look at all the colors. All the colors. Mr. Thompson said I needed to dress more cheerfully. I needed to make people feel more welcome in the library. There are books. What more do you need to make you feel welcome? I don't need to do anything. Why do I have to wear a festive shirt? This was the best I could do for festive. Hawaiian shirt? Olaf, I would pass away. I can't put on a Hawaiian shirt. It's just... I would burst into flames and you'd never see me again. Wouldn't that be terrible? Now, I'm busy. Now, if you don't mind, I'm sure there's some popcorn from story time that needs to be swept upstairs. How about that? How about you go look at that? If not, then I'm sure you can, dust something. Certainly need to dust some of these books. It's not my fault. It's that other lady's fault. She's very slack in her duties. I'm sure you do like her. She's effervescent and so nice. And the reviews she gets. Oh. Why are you still here? Oh, hello, little individual. What can I do for you? Do I look like someone who would know what a PS... What? Do I look like someone who would know what that is? Do we have a PS... Why are you giggling? No, we don't have a PS5. I don't understand. Have you ever seen one of these before? It's called a book. You open it and you turn the pages and you do this thing called reading. Do they do that in your world or no? Okay. Well, why don't you go skip rope or, play with some jacks or something? Whatever it is you little children do these days. I don't know. I don't understand what you're talking about. Just flee for me. Just unsupervised. Hello, Mr. Thompson. How are you today? Is it still frightening when I do that? I'm sorry. I'm trying to affect a more natural smile, but it doesn't seem to work. When I do it, it just looks like somebody's pulling the corners of my mouth. Does that look appealing? Does that look inviting? If that doesn't work, then surely my blouse does. Is this what you meant by more inviting and friendly? Do I look more friendly now? I don't feel friendly. Do you realize this is made out of polyester, and polyester is very hot? And I mean literally hot. I don't mean that it's in fashion. I'm fairly certain it isn't, because these little teenage girls keep coming in here and laughing at me and calling me grandma. I don't understand the world that we live in. It seems like it's just changed in the last year, and I can't relate to people anymore. Everyone comes in here and they walk around dazed like they have no idea what they're doing. My sign? We discussed this the other day. The signs that we had up here before, Mr. Thompson, they were so wordy and verbose that people would stand here for long periods of time reading all the requirements that you have to do to be in here, and it was making me uncomfortable. I don't like anyone staring in my general direction for very long, even if they're reading. I felt it was better to just be a little bit more succinct. You understand? You just put mask. Everyone understands that after the last year. Mask. Because I got tired of explaining to everyone. They were wearing them dangling from their ear, under their chin, and I was being expected to tell them not to do that. It's been a very trying week, Mr. Thompson. I just being open again is just, it's beyond me. That's more than my job's worth, quite frankly. My mask? I'm wearing a mask. Yes, I am. You can't see it? With all due respect, that sounds like a you problem, Mr. Thompson. Okay, well, you go on, okay, go enjoy your meeting. Wait, what meeting? Board meeting. If you don't mind my asking, sir, what are you discussing? I understand it's not my business. The budget? Do you remember what we talked about, some new stamps, sir? These stamps are very old and they're stiff, and I tried that. I took it apart, I oiled everything, and they're just very stiff, and it makes my job very difficult to have to press on it so hard. I was just asking if we could get some new stamps. Is there any way you could work that into the discussion for the budget? It would mean a lot to me. Olaf, stop. That would be, if you could just bring that up. I mean, that would be. Don't listen to him. You don't need a new mop bucket, Olaf. You're fine. If it's got a hole in it, that just builds character. You just have to learn to mop faster. If anything, it's an efficiency feature. It's the way I look at it. He doesn't need a new mop bucket. He's totally fine. The stamps are the problem, Mr. Thompson. Can we get some new stamps? If you would at least mention it, it would be very much appreciated. Yes, sir. Thank you. Snacks. Olaf is leaving. He's mad now. I was going to ask him to maybe fetch you guys some snacks or drinks. I am not able to leave the circulation desk, as you know. I am required to be here in case anyone needs assistance, and I offer them my cheery smile. I have to do that. Otherwise, I would be happy to bring you snacks. Do you think bringing you snacks would perhaps increase my chance of getting better stamps? If so, then I will find a way to get you snacks of some sort. I'll get someone to go pick up snacks. Yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir. Olaf, I am putting forth an effort. Will you please help me? I am smiling at you. Is that how it works? Is there any way you could see fit to go across the street to the grocery store and get some snacks for the meeting that they're having in there? It's the board. They're discussing the budget. I think it would be super great if you would do that. If you would do that, I think I could put in a good word for your mop bucket there. I know how important that is to you. I wasn't just posturing a minute ago when I was talking about it. I'm rooting for you, Olaf. I really am. So if you could do that, go maybe get some cheese and crackers, maybe on one of the trays from the deli. Some bottled water, soda, maybe some napkins or something. That would be great. And then put them on the little cart and take them in there. That'd be great. Okay, don't leave the bucket here, it leaks. And I don't need a mess. I don't like messes. You've probably noticed that about me. I'm certainly not fussy, but don't come near me either. Just kind of, be nice over there. Just over there. That's good. Social distancing and all is very important. Yes. If you would go now, that would be great, because the meeting is going to start soon. I think they're going to be wanting a snack. Of course, I'll put in a good word about the bucket. You know I would do anything to help you with your bucket. I'll make sure that your bucket is dealt with. Okay. Oh yes, little individual. Yes, may I help you? Oh, don't cry. I'm sorry. It was a smile. See? I'm not the Joker. What can I do for you, little person? The restroom? What are you going in there to do? I'm not being nosy. I just need to know these things. I need to know Olaf. I have to let Olaf know what to prepare for. Are you going in there to stuff toilet paper in the toilet? Are you just going in there to avail yourself of the facilities? Are you going to use the bathroom or not? You're doing a little bounce. I'm assuming that means you actually need it. Okay. There's one upstairs. That one's better because it has the little kids' toilets in it. Go up there. You go up to the stairs. It's going to be in the very back. And it's labeled restroom. If you need someone to go with you, go tell somebody else. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Yes, it is indeed a nice day. What can I do for you? Yes, it is nice that the library is open and we get to talk face to face. I'm very excited. I don't know if you can tell. I'm all aflutter. Yes, ma'am. This sign, it says mask. So I'm assuming that anyone of average intelligence will know what that means. You're supposed to wear a mask. I am wearing a mask. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. This is a sign to let you know that everyone has to wear a mask in here. No one is an exception. I am wearing a mask. What can I do for you? You were in a much better mood a minute ago. Now you seem bitter. I don't understand. You want me to recommend a good movie based on a book? That would be like going to a video store and asking them to recommend a good book based on a movie. You don't know what a video rental store is? My goodness, I'm old. I don't know of a good movie based on a book. I can recommend books. Oh, you don't read. Oh, well, you're in the perfect place then, aren't you? How did you end up here? Did you get lost? Did you take a wrong turn on your way to Ulta Beauty? How did you end up here? Are you one of those TikTok twits? What do you want? The internet has just turned you all into a bunch of sponges. You know that? Made you crazy. I am not going to recommend a movie for you. I don't watch movies. I read books because books are great. And I feel sorry for you that you don't understand that. See, a book will take you places that you've never been. Not literally. I'm not even gonna finish my monologue because you're not worthy. You've already stopped listening anyway, because I don't do jump cuts while I talk to you. And it's just no good, is it? You have the attention span of a goldfish. And you've already forgotten I said that. I have no recommendations for you. Why don't you just go to the makeup store and, try some samples and finish whatever it looked like you were doing to your face. Okay. You too. No, you cannot speak to the manager. I am the manager. You can tell me that you don't like me, and I will say thank you, goodbye. Thank you, goodbye. Screensaver. Yes, sir, may I help you? Do you have some books you would like to check out? Of course you don't. Let me, I have to guess, hold on. I would say, based on the way you're standing there, I would say you are here to ask a very, very stupid question. I'm just wanting to see if I'm correct. I'm just basing that on your overall, just your aura. You have approached me with a dumb question. Yes, there are such things as stupid questions. Anyone who told you there's not such a thing as a stupid question was lying to you. They were probably trying to make you feel better. There are definitely stupid questions. I just have a feeling more now than ever that I'm about to get one. So, sir, what can I do for you today? Oh, you want a cookbook? Well, that's not so stupid then. You just don't know how to read, that's all. It would seem to me that you would know where to go to find that, but you don't. That's perfectly fine. Go down past the periodicals, and you're going to go to the references section, and down there, past there, we have do-it-yourself, home and garden, and then you're going to find the cookbooks just past that section. Why are you asking me if people will get in trouble for ripping the pages out? That's not hypothetical. That's not, okay, that is a dumb question. Of course you will get in trouble for ripping the pages out. If I catch you, ever been hit with a pearl necklace before? That's just hypothetical. Don't rip the pages out. Now we do have a photocopier over here, 10 cents a page. You can make copies of any recipes you like. Do not rip them out. It might get a little spicy around here. I also have this. It comes in handy from time to time with people. So yes, sir, that way. If I hear any ripping, I'm going to be over there with the quickness. Yes, sir. I forgot what I was doing. I don't know how they expect me to get anything done. Olaf, what did you get? Olaf, what do you expect Mr. Thompson and the board members to do with a stack of frozen pizzas? What are they going to do? Hold them in their hot little hands? You can't go in there with that. Olaf, you've been sniffing those chemicals again in the broom closet. Take them back or stick them in the freezer and you can eat them later. Cheese and crackers on a tray, Olaf. It's not difficult. Cheese and crackers on a tray, the little junior sized bottles of water and some sodas. That I don't care if it's the store brand. It doesn't matter. Although you might stand a better chance getting that mop bucket fixed. You know, if you the situation with the mop bucket might stand a better chance dealing with that if you bring brand name sodas. Yeah, so do whatever you need to do with the frozen pizzas, but you can't take those in there. How do you live on your own? I miss the days of solitude and drop boxes. Excuse me. I am in charge. What can I do for you, ma'am? You're stuttering. I don't know what you're trying to say. You're fumbling. What is it? Just say it. Just stop. Stop. Take a breath. Now start over. Why are you nervous? Just... Sorry. Go ahead. Are you from FaceChat, SnapTube? What is it called? The internet idiots. Are you part of that? What are you asking? You want to make a video in here? What for? Okay, is this part of a joke video? Is this like candid camera? You don't know what candid camera is? I feel like I can't even speak to you young people anymore. Let me see if I understand what you're saying. You're saying, what was it? YouTube? You make videos for YouTube and you want to make a video here where I stand. You think you can stand back here and pretend to do what I do every day? You think this is a joke? You think this is a joke? You do think this is a joke. I don't know why you're tearing up. Ma'am, first of all, we do not allow people to make videos in here. We have people come in here all the time, ever since we opened back up to the public, which I said was a mistake. Everybody comes in here and they try to make videos to put on SnapTube. They come in here and they do their thing and they put it on whatever quick chip, whatever it is they do. And they want people to see them being silly out in public for some reason. And then they think I'm funny and they want to make a video of me, and I don't appreciate that. So you think you can pretend to do a librarian's job? You think you can just come back here and do this? Why don't you go to college and get a degree in library science and then come back and talk to me about what you can and can't do in a library? How about that? Well, you can go dry your tears as you walk out the door. I think it's a joke. Yes, ma'am. You can't find your library card. That does happen. I understand. Not a problem. Are you interested in checking out anything today? All right. Let me look it up for you. Now, what is your last name? I can't tell you how nice it is to be able to just have a real conversation with a real patron. It's so nice. Oh, that's because everyone is supposed to wear a mask. I am wearing a mask. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Can you spell that last name? And your first name? Mm-hmm. I got you here. And can you confirm your address for me? It's not the way how people come in here impersonating library patrons that often. I just need to confirm it to you. Yes, that is correct. You passed. So, if you would like to check out a book, do you need a temporary card? Would you like me to print out a paper card? I can do that. I haven't had to do it in a little bit. Okay, 1 copy. It's going to come out down there on that printer. And if you want to order a replacement card, I can do that. Although right now they're a little slow because Beatrice, the one who does the cards, her neuropathy is acting up again, and that's what she says when she wants to stay home and watch Jerry Springer all day. You didn't hear that from me. And I would suggest looking for your card before trying to request a new one, because it may be a while. You can just keep the paper card. I mean, it's Okay, do that then. Just keep the paper card, and if you want to check out a book or anything, you just please feel free to come back up here, because this is the most meaningful interaction I've had today, and I do appreciate it, even though I don't appreciate you asking me about my mask when I'm clearly wearing one. I can't remember how to work anymore. Yes, sir. Children's story time. We have not started that back up yet. You know, of course, the library just reopened to the public this week. I understand your kids are probably driving you crazy and you would rather just bring them here and run away for an hour so you don't have to deal with their crotch nugget antics that they do. And it's not that we don't love your little ankle biters, we do, but we don't have a schedule yet for story time. We need to kind of get back into the swing of things. We all have to get accustomed to dealing with people instead of just having you, pick up and drop off books through the little slot. I don't know why we can't just continue doing that. I don't see the need to have all this interaction with people. I guess that's just my cross to bear. So I don't know. My answer to you at this point, sir, is I don't know. We, unfortunately for me, we will begin doing story time again soon, I'm sure, and we will even reinstitute Movie Sunday, where every Sunday upstairs in the screening room they will show a children's classic movie, and there's popcorn. Even though I have tried for years to get them to do away with it, they insist on having popcorn. Children and popcorn don't go well together. They don't listen to me. I get so tired of having to chase popcorn kernels with a sweeper, and it never picks them up. But then I pick up the popcorn kernel and I put it down and I give the sweeper one more chance because I'm insane. What was your question? The answer is I don't know. That's my answer. Yes, sir. Not a problem. You totally could have called for that, but thanks for stopping by. Yes, Mr. Thompson. I have delegated Olaf to go pick up snacks and beverages for your meeting. So, thank you. I genuinely appreciate that, and I will give you a warm smile. Oh, you don't want to see one? Okay. I did offer, though. Olaf, Mr. Thompson just came out. What do you have? Cheese and crackers. Nice. What kind of cheese is that? Single wrapped slices of American cheese. Olaf, it's like you go out of your way to plague me. Well, here's what you're going to do, because we don't have time to do anything else. You're going to take those slices and you're going to open them up, and you're going to break them into fourths and arrange them in a lovely way on a tray with some crackers, and take the drinks and everything on the cart and take it in there as quickly as possible. And if you do that and come back, I will let you know what we're going to do about that bucket. I'm gonna work magic for you, Olaf, but only if you hurry. You have to use your good leg and get there fast. Ooh. Oh no. Oh no. That's unfortunate. Oh no. It's like seeing a childhood hero down on his luck. Look at that. very unfortunate. Were they happy? Was it a hit? Excellent, excellent. I have the answer to all your problems, Olaf. Yes, prepare to be dazzled. Look right there. You see that cabinet? It's the third key on your key ring. Open the cabinet up. And in there, you're going to find the answer to all your problems. No, it's not $1 million. It's not $1 billion. It's a roll of duct tape. There you go. Slap some of that on there. And, yeah, and that will fix a hole in your bucket. You're welcome. Oh, you wanted a new bucket? Now, let's not get too fancy there, Olaf. I think you're reaching a little too high for yourself. A new bucket? We're not quite there yet. Maybe in a few years. Just give that tape a whirl. Excellent. Well, that may not be what we had in mind. I'm sure it's not what you had in mind. Honestly, none of this is what we had in mind, is it? No. I guess we all just have to get used to disappointment. Yeah. I was hoping to work in a place with customers that didn't ask silly things all day, but we put our dreams away. Oh my God. Is this your book? I'm very sorry, ma'am. I didn't notice that. Oh, that's not a problem. Just all I need you to do is take your paper card and scan it. Right down. If you just put it under the thing. There you go. Okay. And see, that brings your name up. So you're checking out exposure. You are aware there's a hole. And someone has apparently put tape on it. I just wanted to make sure. It is not a problem. Now, I'm sure you know you have 7 days to return this book. If you wish to keep it longer, of course, you can give us a call and get an extension of an additional 7 days. Or you can go online. If you don't have an account online, you can create one for free. And you can get an extension there. Either way, if you don't want to hear the melodious sound of my voice, of course, you can always do it online. I don't really care either way. Oh yes, it's very delightful that the library is now open for everyone to come to. And everyone can come in here all happy and close and talk to me instead of, having to just put the book through the slot and get the next book through the slot. I didn't see anything wrong with that arrangement. So, yes, I'm very glad it's made you happy. You're clearly just effervescent. You're bubbling over with joy, as am I, with the current situation. Anyway, here's your book. Thank you. Olaf, can you mind this counter for a minute? I hear paper tearing. I gotta go.